100% convicted.
Fuck the numbers. Why?
Why though? That's the $1 million question. That's why.
Hold on, listen. Because I already know y'all answers you, so let me fuck up y'all rebuttal before y'all gonna say, y'all gonna say.
Who's phone that is? Hey, keep them real quick, bro. Who the fuck is that, bro? Cut that shit out, bro. We having a real conversation out on this bitch.
Y'all gonna say they got that conviction rate because motherfuckers don't take them to trial. I got that. But you know why motherfuckers don't take them to trial? Because the evidence because too fucking much to take to trial.
Okay, and you know why? Because they have somebody. Listen, some people be scared.
And they ass be dead.
Niggas hear all that time. Hey, baby, living. Motherfuckers hear 85, 90s and shit. Hold on, man. Look, come on. You say 85, 90. Oh, y'all finna take this 30 and stay.
But if you fight some shit for 90 years or 70 years, why the fuck would you take that?
If I'm finna go do 70, bro,
hey, who would take? They say he fighting death penalty.
Who is
he gonna fight that bitch?
A lot of niggas can't even.
Who is Tay?
I don't know. Who was Tay? I just said this baby.
That's baby. Yeah.
Oh shit, he don't like us anyway, so you know he OTK.
Come on, bro. It ain't even about that. I hope Blood get out.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it thorough with you though, Blood.
Somebody in the chat say they not 97%.
I'm gonna keep 100.
Listen,
I might need to look that up.
He got a big ass loophole in this case because he ain't the one that's actually doing none of that shit. They finna get ready to free his ass.
They gotta just prove that he gave the transaction to somebody or whatever.
That's all. That's it. That's all.
If they can't prove a transaction, there is no case. That's because it's a murder for hire. It's not a murder. It's not.
Thank you.
So how did they get? How was they able? If they didn't have no case, like how was they able to get an indictment to arrest him in the first place?
They got indictment. They got cars and shit like that.
They have a case.
Hey, look. All they need is a little bit of shit to pick you up for a little bit of shit. If they got my credit card being used, or they see a cop, it's easy to pick us up, gang. They're gonna indict me right there.
All you gotta do is get a warrant from a federal judge.
You gotta get a warrant. That's all. That shit ain't hard.
But pick you up right now.
But shit got to stick though.
Anything with reasonable doubt, bro. Reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Y'all mean probable cause, reasonable doubt is probable cause, not reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt is.
That's like the same thing, though.
I'm keeping it with you.
It ain't, but it is.
Doubt mean reason to doubt mean you go your ass home. They found your ass not guilty because you got a reason to doubt. All they need is a little bit of reason to doubt for you not to be your ass guilty. You see what I'm saying? So if I got 12 jurors, and all they get a nigga like Kiddo up there, man, hell no. This nigga, listen. Hey, listen. Look, the judge his lawyer gonna look into whoever the third shooter is, right?
They go 7-6.
Be 7-5. It gotta be 7-5. It gotta be 7-5. Look, his lawyer finna eat dude up. Whoever the co-conspirator number 2 up, he gonna eat him up because you gotta think about it. This the first thing he gonna say. This how the lawyer gonna hit him with. Did you get money from my client? No. Did my client tell you personally that you gonna get paid? No. You talk to a third party, right? Okay, cool. He gonna ask the other defendants. Did y'all talk to my No. Everybody gonna say no, right? Because they did. It say who they went through on what's called, right? Okay, that's 1. 2, he gonna eat them up. Oh, this nigga that's telling, he's supposed to be the shooter, right? Let's look at he already been locked up for all this type of crazy shit. Oh, his background. Whoa, man, this a nigga trying to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
How he the only one corroborating or telling y'all what y'all need to hear out of all these people? He trying to get out of trouble. This is a get out of jail free card, man. Come on, man. Y'all pulling the scheme on us.
Yeah, listen, kiddo. Somebody
you pay your lawyer for.
Somebody
reading off all this shit, Durk.
Somebody that said,
come on now, bro. They gonna make
Big Meech had a good ass lawyer too. They had physical evidence on me. I'll let that go over your head. They have physical evidence.
Hey, hold on. Listen. Y'all can't keep on comparing no motherfucker. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Look, y'all can't keep on comparing no drug case to no murder shit, blood.
Yeah, that drug case started off.
You talking about a multi-billion drug case
on phone them. Y'all talking about some multi-billion drug case, blood.
But I ain't gonna lie, it was murder.
Y'all talking about the drug case versus a murder for hire that y'all don't got me.
But then Meech go to jail for murder though.
It was murders and Meech shit too.
But they dropped everything and it was only
he only went to prison for drugs. He didn't go to jail for no murder.
It took the drug case, right?
Come on now.
Come on, blood. There's ways around everything. You got a nigga in trouble right now trying to get home.
The only thing I can say about the feds is once they come in there, they been watch you. They been, you know what I'm saying, building the case. This shit ain't just start last week or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. They been on whatever, and they probably was on it so high profile because y'all got to think about it. Like the shit that happened years ago, he been gone for a little minute, so they knew it was gonna be shit going on with
niggas. Don't be trying to go to trial. That be what be going on out here in these streets. I'm telling y'all, blood. Niggas, you ask people, if you going to trial, niggas tell you no when it has go. Niggas don't go to trial. Smirk don't go to trial for this because he get it wrong. Nigga, hey, listen, a lot of people be knowing they wrong, right? A lot of people be knowing they wrong, so they want to take what they could get. If I know I'm right, and I know you ain't got no real circumstance evidence on me on some shit, blood, on phone, we going to trial.
It's best for my life though, gang. Like they trying to get at they trying to book that man for.
Yeah, they trying to book me.
That shit over with. We definitely going to trial.
And you got to think about this too, blood. Like folks, he fighting the worst of the worst right now, blood. What you call that shit? Get killed in jail. What you call that? What the fuck? Death penalty, blood. On phone up. If I'm already fighting some bullshit, on B, I'm taking this shit.
Hey, what you call it, kiddo? Man, go.
He said get killed in jail. Get killed in jail.
He fighting death penalty, blood. Why not take it to the farthest extinct, blood? On my soul, I'm taking this shit.
I'm taking that shit. Yeah, for sure.
I'm already in your ass. I'm already gone, right? Why not take it to where I can't take it no more, blood? Niggas don't. Hey, kick him, remove him immediately. Hey, look. Nigga, hey, look, and then if you read the shit, gang, everything that they going off is so off. Don't worry, real quick. I got something for you.
Yeah.
I removed him.
Oh yeah, I know. Out of here, adios. Nah, but look, everything they really got on folks is off a nigga that's in trouble. Tell him, blood. Yeah. That's like me. Hey, listen, hold on. We in the room right now, right? That's like me, Sean, Loyal, right? And Shine, Loyal, and Motion, them my bloods. I'm the money. I rap. I'm kidding. I'm the rap. I trust Loyal more than I trust Motion and Shine. You see what I'm saying? So I'm also, hey, Motion, get some niggas, get them out the way. On phone them. All right, boom. Motion go get Shine and Loyal, right? I mean, Loyal go get Motion and Shine. They go handle their business. Shine and Motion, the motherfucking shooter. Boom, right? Motion get caught. He get caught. They know you the shooter. Whoop. All right, look, my back against the wall. Look, hey, bro, I'm finna tell y'all everything.
It's the Five Below Big Gift Reveal. A new drop.
He on the club I was talking about.
So shop the
little Durk in this.
Finding a therapist doesn't have to feel.
Ain't nobody taking you to the trial though. Yeah. Nobody ain't doing that. Look up my petition. Support community leader. Avoid prison sentence. Because I am. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing. We ain't taking no tears.
Loyal money for us to go smoke. Who we need him to smoke, right? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I know for a fact. I heard Kiddo talking to what's called, but I ain't really talking to him. But I heard him talking to Loyal. I know. Whoa. Did you get the money from him? No, but this still circle evidence because you the shooter and you know where you got the money from afterwards, right? Okay, cool. You see what I'm saying? But how am I credible if I just kill somebody?
Bro,
you ain't getting nobody from me out my head. You see what I'm saying?
Ain't he gonna be a hostile witness?
It's gonna be they finna look into that witness. Boy, they finna fuck him up.
No, he a hostile witness because he could still be a witness in something, but he got a motive or MO as why
these niggas be telling and lying at the same time.
Look, we just seen this with Woody. We just seen this shit. The same thing with Woody. Woody lied, but he snitched, right?
Every
time Woody was getting picked up, he was blaming Thug for the shit that they were doing because he thinking in the back of his head, he the nigga with all the money. Man, they ain't gonna believe he doing shit. They gonna go get him and find out he ain't doing it and let him go. He built a whole case off lies, blood. All that shit was lies.
Yeah.
He did everything that they wanted Thug to do.
He fucked them up single-handedly though, for sure.
Y'all be have to watch this shit, blood, on phone them, blood. Like y'all gotta understand, gang. It's a way to beat everything, gang. On phone them, niggas don't beat the feds because niggas don't go to trial, blood. They already know they be guilty, 100% guilty. So, like you got to think all the real fed cases, they be having real wiretaps. They be having niggas on camera. Most fed cases be a lot of drug cases, right? All it, they got hand-to-hand combat with niggas that's getting this money. The money be marked. All that you caught. You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck I'm going to trial for and I got caught money? Or I got a nigga that I just sold on camera, police watch me sell. You see what I'm saying? All they got on folks is a nigga that got caught for some shit and said that he paid another nigga to go get the killers and handle the business.
Definitely be drilled.
That nigga say Durk not going to trial. Nigga, he definitely going to trial.
That man going to trial. You think he's gonna let them clap?
Crazy as hell, bro.
Got too much money on not to go.
You
it ain't
crazy,
even about the money. It's about his life. He want to get back. On
nigga, yeah, he's supposed to be like, all right, back, cool.
If I'm looking at life, I might as well go all the way. What can I lose?
Bro,
I'm not taking no 40 balls, no 50 balls.
That shit over with. That
it ain't no point to take no 40. You gotta do 80%. You gotta do 80% of a 40 ball. Think about it. Cole's 30. He take 40. He get out 70. He got 10, 15 more years left on Earth. I'm going all the way. If I gotta go take 40, what else do I got to lose, y'all? Think about it.
You gonna come back 70 years old?
What do I got to lose? I'm not taking no 70. Nothing. No phone number. I ain't gonna lie to you.
People always talking about, I just took 40 years instead of dying in that bitch. Nigga, you gonna come back?
Hey, look.
It's that sound. The only way you can 40 years. Hey, listen. Only way I can possibly see him taking some shit if all them niggas who book get together and allow him.
All together.
They got all allow him.
They gotta all do it though, bro.
And then they gonna just be like, shit.
But y'all acting like he ain't got no. But y'all acting like folks ain't got no chance though. What type of shit? Like, what's up to y'all? How y'all think he ain't got no chance?
In reality, motherfuckers want him to get back. Motherfuckers want him to get back anyway.
It just look bad though, kiddo. I ain't gonna lie, like to like public type shit. It just look bad, folks.
But look what they said. Go type in the blog. Type in Remo. Go look at the blog today. Look what they said, blood. Look what they said his lawyers just put out the other day. This Durk lawyer. All this shit circumstantial. They don't got shit on my
trying to use lyrics and all type of shit.
They trying to use lyrics, folks.
Y'all keep talking about
that's the same shit they been trying to do though.
Y'all keep talking about everybody got this concrete evidence. This
and then he said,
I'm gonna tell you why ain't shit concrete.
This is all cap. This is not right.
I'm gonna tell you why they concrete. Hey, listen, this why they gonna be concrete because none of them niggas got no money from him personally.
Right. So them niggas already, whoever was,
ain't nobody got no money for them. But I'm gonna tell you, somebody gonna have to stand tall.
Hey, kiddo, send me the. You said what? You say look at Remo. What you say?
Yeah, go look at Remo shit. Oh, look what Durk lawyer said.
Hey,
all right,
hey, kiddo, you know why motherfucker gotta stand tall? Because regardless, motherfuckers still gonna have to do some crazy ass time. Even if a motherfucker did get some kind of deal, they're gonna need a motherfucker to put that money on behind them to try to get an appeal. Ain't nobody else gonna put no money behind them to get no fucking appeal.
That's real though.
So you need to stand fucking solid, nigga. Because if not, nigga, your ass gonna die in that bitch. Or you what you gonna get? You gonna tell on that nigga and get 40 years? You gonna still go? You might as well die in that bitch. It's the same shit. Like, the same shit he's saying is facts. Like, all this shit is facts, gang. Ain't nobody finna just be like, oh, I'm finna trick on everybody. I'm finna do all this shit so I get 40 years instead of life. What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you, before it be so real. The shit be so real.
You a snitch and you gonna come back 80.
Yeah, y'all just don't be looking at this. Y'all don't be looking at this shit for real. Blood on my soul.
You gonna come back home.
How you come back
80? You gonna come back 80. You gonna come back 80 when you could have put in an appeal.
You could have had your man.
Hey, you know if I get sentenced to death right now, that shit ain't gonna happen until like 22 years.
You could have just kept it real.
I got enough time to get an appeal and get back.
You just seen the one nigga
who
they
the fuck you think just finna just plead out, blood, on some real shit, blood? Come on, bro. You got niggas got caught and he telling, ain't no nigga pleading no for them. You gonna have to cluck me. I ain't gonna lie to you. My back already against the wall. You got a nigga laying on me, ain't getting no money from me. You gotta clack me. You gotta crack. They just said they had a whole conversation at the end out how they finna get paid and when.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
But nah, y'all got a Dave N, folks. You know he one of the biggest rappers in the world, so of course they gonna make his shit look bad as hell. They gonna try to make his shit look.
Y'all only saying what y'all saying because y'all trying to read the future. Think niggas everybody finna tell. Yeah, look, they finna tell him.
It's gonna be some motherfuckers to try to tell, but it ain't gonna be the whole.
Some niggas trying to say they ass, but shit, that's what my lawyer a lot. Hey, listen, I'm finna keep it real with you on my soul, and I know Smirk don't even know half of them niggas, man. I don't phone them.
Come on now.
Oh, bro.
And he'll talk to them. Oh, hey, listen, blood, you can't implicate me and shit. I ain't never seen you or talk to you, man. Watch out. Folks don't be knowing them niggas folk on photo. They putting that shit on.
He know how to move, so like.
And
they putting that on him because he rich.
Exactly.
Even if these niggas do get the telling and doing all this other shit, they gonna get cross-examined by durk expensive ass lawyers. As soon as they get up there and they get cross-examined, and they don't got no lawyers. These niggas ain't got no fucking lawyers. So when you go your ass up there and you get cross-examined, you ain't got nobody training you except the feds training your ass to go up there and say the right shit. Boy, your ass is gonna go up there and fumble.
Hey, no, that's real though.
You gonna go up there and fucking fumble, and that's over.
Niggas don't go to trial, blood. They keep on talking. They got a 97 conviction rate.
Well,
so
what about the
So what about them? Hey, listen. What about that 3.5% that beat them? That took their ass to trial and ain't had shit to lose and won.
Yeah, who was them though?
What about them?
They say a 97 conviction rate. Like that's.
I think Durk beat that shit for him. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, they don't got. Listen, everything they got on him is normal shit. Listen, they say they got him telling the motherfucker, right? They got, listen, the shit that they got don't stand in the light because they say they got him telling the motherfucker, hey, don't bullshit in my name. He tell that shit a lot of times. He done told us, ain't no more rules to y'all shit. All this shit come back for me. Y'all fucking up the rules and shit, right? They say, he flew with the nigga that's supposed to did all that. That's his road manager. He fly with him everywhere. Name a place he don't fly with him at. Okay, they gonna look into that. Oh, he booked the shit. He booked everything. Name a shit that he don't book. Go if you go through his phone, you're gonna see a billion different names in him booking some shit. Then they gonna say, look, they gonna be like, oh, he used the card. Why he used that card? Look at the card, motherfucker. Look at all of that transaction. Ain't he the only person that be using his card all the time?
All they got is a whole bunch of videos of another motherfucker
doing this shit in every city though, not just this city. He's doing this shit. Oh, so why did you fly out here this day? I had an interview with academics the same day all this shit supposed to went on, sir.
Come on now, part of my press run. Come on, man.
He had a real interview.
That's
real interview, bro.
This is a big time industry performer. Like what?
Ain't no nigga out here with no wire. Y'all gotta stop that blood. That shit would have been out, man.
That shit would have been in that discovery.
Hey, folks had a wire.
That shit was fake, gang.
Hey, listen, until you hear the real, them members talk on it. If you don't hear them talking on it on phone, them all that shit just be he say, she say, blood. When they talk on it, that's when y'all gonna be in this bitch like, yeah, on phone with them stand-ups talking on it.
And then
y'all don't even see them panicking.
They not nobody panicking. They just saying free smirk. Ain't nobody posting crying shit.
There you have it, gang. Go ahead and hit your girl up. Tell me what you think. Now is a good time, if you haven't already, to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, give your girl a thumbs up. Comment on the video and tell me what you think. Until next time, we about this thing.
Pure dope, no cuts.
Oh yeah, talking about Lil Durk and this. Man, this dude, what's his name? Trap Talk dude.
But for a nigga like Wack 100, man, a pussy ass nigga that called everybody gay, real niggas gay. At least he's seen this shit with his own eyes. So listen though, bro. Listen. He probably seen this shit with his own motherfucking eyes. So he reporting on it. Like, look, these niggas is cut like this. You know what I'm saying? He believable. But but like I say, nigga, record some shit. You know, when you saying it, it's kind of like, okay, it might be true, but it's, you know, this come with some receipts. Record some of this shit. Has something on tape, but it's all I'm saying. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? But for Whack 100, fuck Whack 100, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Whack 100, man. Whack 100 been this nigga say anything, and then all that tough talking he didn't hold that nigga. Listen, dog, one thing I know about a quiet nigga, and I said I beef with the nigga, right? I was the nigga the first. Listen, man. One thing about a quiet motherfucking nigga, you don't know what's on no nigga mind, man. These niggas ain't playing with no pussy ass nigga. Everybody, but like I told this nigga, like I wouldn't even respond to that shit. Don't even respond to that shit, my nigga. Fuck you and respond to this nigga. He ain't never did nothing. He ain't about no action. Why would you even respond to this shit? Keep doing your thing, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just real nigga shit, bro. Because like I say, I told y'all niggas from the beginning, when I talk to dog, my nigga, them boys right, man. You know what I'm saying? Them boys was raised right, my nigga. They manable, they did. I wasn't wrong for disrespecting these guys, right? From the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Whether I agree with them or not. These ain't no niggas to be.
Yeah, this Trap Talk Blue. Yeah, go look up Trap Talk Blue.
Disrespectful type of guys.
Trap
You know
Talk Blue, he from Detroit.
Like, that's what made me feel so bad. Like, these niggas is like cool, calm, collected. We not gonna fuck with nobody. We you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, nigga. I ain't backtracking on shit. Like I said, I don't always agree with everything a nigga do, but who the fuck is Busta Rhymes? I mean, fucking Busta Rhymes. Who the fuck is Whack 100 to say something about somebody, man? I won't respond to that nigga. I won't even say nothing to that nigga. I let that nigga just keep woofing. I keep doing my thing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Long as you know everything that you saying is right, you got receipts on what you saying is good, fuck that nigga, man. And that nigga, he put here to destroy niggas. White 100 is put here to destroy niggas, my nigga. That's everything. Every stand-up nigga that ever came out of jail. Look, he go suck the white man dick, my nigga. That nigga's over there at No Jumper wiping tables and shit. Oh, Adam, this. When he just talked about, they bought that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? They bought that nigga over there. Come on, man. He just, I don't even understand how in the fuck is he still relevant? How is he making noise on you? You know what I'm saying? He a sellout, my nigga. So look, I wasn't putting nothing into that nigga. Y'all got too much shit going on, my nigga, to even respond to that nigga. Because once you respond to it, then it's gonna be more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you open up the door to a fire and you get air to it. The fire gonna spread. If you don't even open that door, you can smother that fire out. You understand what I'm saying? My nigga, I wasn't paying no attention to that nigga. And yeah, me and Dog had issues, but the issue is because of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just real nigga shit. From real nigga to real nigga, I won't respond to that pussy because I can't stand that pussy. Y'all boys doing y'all thing. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing for people. Like I say, as long as you got receipts on what you saying about these niggas, you know what I'm saying? If not, I don't agree with it, you know? But shit, like I said, we always agree to disagree. But my nigga, fuck Whack 100.
Damn. I thought you were gonna say something positive.
Maverick approach. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
You had to run it back.
Shaq and Kobe.
Hey, you already know. Shaq and Kobe. You already know. We're going to get the rings.
Big shout out to the Maverick approach, man. I want to let everybody know right now that Maverick approach don't take no days off.
No. Not at all.
I call him the optimizer, man. He optimized all type of stuff. He do, yeah. He be on me, man.
Hey, yeah, we got to. He was gonna say, "Hey, I was just gonna take December off." Yeah. We got to double down, bro. We got to double down. Like, we got to get it. We got to get it.
You know what I said to myself the other day before we was at that meeting? I said, you know what? It's a good feeling when you're not the smartest guy there. You feel me?
Hey, I appreciate that. You know, what up, everybody in the chat? Everybody fall in the chat. Somebody said, "Did you see what MIA said?"
Who was that?
We gonna get to that. MIA. She's speaking on Jay-Z right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll go over that.
And I a lot of good insight about what she said too, man.
Okay.
You know,
so we're gonna get into that.
All right.
We're gonna get into creepy Hollywood. We'll get into that because I found some findings that people may or may not know. Okay, and we're talking old Hollywood too. This stuff been going on a long time. So,
but no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Outdates us.
Yes. Yeah, I see Big Dugar in the building. What up, Prince?
The members on high alert right now. It's wartime, man. It's wartime.
Man, I'm all about peace. Everybody keep the peace, man. You know, I'm a peaceful guy. I want everybody safe. Everybody safe.
Path, man. You're right.
You know, everybody, you know, it's all right.
If you ever decide you want to have a problem with the maverick approach, just know. We protected in all realms.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Salute. Because we got bigger fish to fry, man. We got some stuff to talk about. But first, so we're going to get straight into it. Everybody, oh, wait, hold on. Somebody said, can y'all get on Martin Shkreli? Yeah, we're going to get into a lot of stuff, y'all. We're going to get into a lot of stuff. But first, I don't know if you ever seen this. First of all, let me ask you this. What do you know about Clint Eastwood? Are you familiar? He's an older guy. He's way back in the day.
You know, Clint Eastwood is a legendary actor. Known for a lot of Western films, a lot of good films.
Correct.
Is he still alive?
He is.
And,
now,
somebody came to me and said that this gentleman is possibly a clone.
Oh, really? I haven't heard that one.
Someone said that to me because apparently he have had a lot of transplants on internal organs.
Huh. It's kind of like that movie, The Island. Have you ever seen that movie?
I actually saw that.
So, if you haven't seen the movie The Island, I'll pull everything up right now. The Island was very telling. And remember how you said on the last show how international law bans human cloning. Now, why would they do that? Because
why would they do it? What you think about that? Like, you didn't really get to expound on that, on your thoughts on that information right there. And I got some messages from people asking, why didn't Maverick talk about that?
Oh, about the cloning?
Yeah, because we was a little pressed for time at that point, but
right.
I got several messages asking thank you, Queen, for Maverick to speak about what I brought up that information about. There's a ban on it.
Well, I think that it's banned internationally because it's happening here. Right? Overseas, like, it's a different ball game. I've been to many different countries and they on a different time. Absolutely. America was founded on a lot of different things. Founded on the occult. It was founded on a lot of crimes against humanity. A lot of things here in America is just not legal overseas. For example,
very true.
Red 40, yellow 5.
And just to add context to everybody that's watching and in the chat, these things that you're naming are food colorings and additives and preservatives. They add to several different things that we eat for their longevity. And, just like they put wax on fruit at the produce market. Why does that have to happen? Why do we have to have an apple that have wax added to it to make it look better to purchase? That's why when you go to places like Scouts, Trader Joe's, they have truly organic products that's not covered in wax. People don't know when they buy an apple out of the grocery store that it's covered in wax. They're ingesting wax on the outside of the produce.
Very insightful man, big homie CC. He's unassuming, right? So he knows all these things. You wouldn't think he knows all these things. Don't let the smooth taste fool you.
Absolutely, bro.
This guy's very smart, y'all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And the thing is, too, adding to that, so all these food things, and we'll get into the cloning and whatnot, but I bring that up to say that a lot of things overseas aren't legal because it's done here. Now, with Red 40, look into what it is. It's actually crude oil. You're eating crude oil. I'm about to ruin it for a bunch of y'all. If y'all like candy and all that shit, cut it out. Skittles and all that bullshit, that has Red 40 in it, and you're eating crude oil, petroleum.
And to add some more context to that, you know, there is actually pork in Skittles.
There is.
So when you see people being vegan and they say, I only eat this type of stuff, and you see them pull out a bag of Skittles, you know, parts of the gelatin that they use is a derivative from pork.
Correct. So all that shit y'all eating, that's why RFK about to wreck shop on Big Pharma. He about to tear shit up right now.
RFK. Now look, this is done. This Shaq and Kobe right now, and we don't address.
You know. Let's get into it.
So okay. One thing that I do know for certain is that Big Pharma has been pulling the wool over people's eyes for a long time. Now, the decisions that he's about to make and make policy is going to put him and his life and family in jeopardy, in danger. Because Eric Weinstein said that the moment he exposed Google for unlawfully and without permission monitoring everybody on all search engines and then saving that data and keeping that data to apply it. Once he exposed that, he said his wife was out for a jog. Mm. She was hit by a car and she passed away and the car just disappeared. Mm. He said agencies refuse to investigate.
Right.
Thing that happened to Sergeant Carl Wolf, a gentleman who I experienced firsthand witness. He was a person who told me certain things that took place. His job was at the Pentagon. His job was to scrub photos that was taken by NASA. This gentleman came to me before he testified in front of Congress, and unfortunately for Sergeant Carl Wolf, he passed away the exact same way. He was hit by a car.
Wait, well, he got knocked off?
He's dead, brother.
Are you serious?
Died the same way Eric Weinstein's wife died. Hit by a car, out for a jog, and the vehicle just disappeared.
Oh, shit. I remember you telling me about that. Man, hold up. I remember you telling me, and then I didn't know that part or if it even happened yet. So he's out of here.
He passed away 2016.
Okay, so it's funny that, and again, we'll go back to Clint Eastwood and I'll bring that up. But it's funny that people of high stature, they all get knocked off the same way. There's only a few ways. Like with celebrities, it happens to be a lot of people pass away in the bathtub. I noticed that. And then also, a lot of people get hit with cars. If you remember the whole thing with the billionaire remember his yacht sank? That happened a few months ago?
Yes.
So his boy that was part of the company, right before that happens, he gets hit by a car and he's out of here.
Now, what I will say is, working as a private bodyguard, close protection, executive protection, whenever we do a threat assessment with any client, we always inform them that is going to be the first way that your enemies are going to target you to get rid of you. The second,
by car.
By car. The second way is by fire.
Mm.
The third way is that you fell from a window.
And that happens a lot too. A lot of people be falling from windows. Like old boy from One Direction, he fell out of a window.
Now, Maverick, let's talk about that. You're a person. You just came back from traveling. You just did Tasha Cave. You're a person who moves around. How often is it that when you're visiting a hotel, especially in a high-rise building, how often is it that you have access to the window?
Never.
If you don't have a balcony, you typically don't have access to the window. How did you fall out that window? How does a grown man, and his toxicology report came back, said he was not drunk and no drugs in his system?
Wow. So it sounds like he may have been perhaps thrown, maybe, or escaping. It could be, but here's the thing. Oh, did they get you again? Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
This is ridiculous.
Here we go. They did this last time on the stream. So we start talking some shit.
Can you still hear me though?
I can hear you. Can everybody see Big Homie right now? Y'all can hear him?
Weird.
They always do this. This shit is weird.
Okay, but this time I had the VPN on from the start, so you can still hear me.
Yeah, I can't see you. I don't know if they can't see you or not.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. See? Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so look. So on the last episodes, you said that they triangulated my location, right? I just turned my location settings off and it popped back up.
Damn. Hey, you know what B said too?
What?
B said, and this is how I know we on the list, y'all. Like not to get knocked off or anything, because we're protected, but they watching. I told y'all, Kamala Harris reached out to me and everything else. They already know who he is.
Like, and that's monumental though, bro. That's monumental. Like for that campaign to reach out to you. So you know what? We just gonna I'm feeling inspired today, man.
Okay. All right.
Okay. There's a gentleman by the name of David Grush. David Grush is a very, very high-ranking person in the Department of Defense. David Grush recently came out as a whistleblower about UFO crash retrieval programs operating without congressional oversight. At his public hearing, testifying in front of Congress, congressional people asked him, they said, have there been threats against your life? He said, yes. They asked him, have people been killed to keep this secret? He said, yes. They asked him who? You know what he said?
What?
He said, private security companies that are hired by these entities. So companies like Redwater, Blackwater, those are private security companies.
Mm-hmm.
So there's another level of government that is operating completely without impunity to keep certain secrets.
Ooh, so okay. Speaking of that, and we'll circle back because I want to show y'all what Clint Eastwood did. We'll circle back. I know we go down these rabbit holes, y'all. But there's a movie, and they always put it in the movies. You guys understand? The DOD has a film department.
Absolutely.
You can look this up. They have a film department that works closely with Hollywood, that writes scripts with the producers, the writers, everything. So everything is depicted correctly. So when they're telling you stuff through the movies, believe it. Yeah, why else would they have a film department? So there's a movie called The Beekeepers with Jason Statham. And they are a level of government that doesn't answer to anybody. That's a shadow government. They're always there. So when old boy messed with him and he was going to retaliate, Jason Statham, people were like, oh shit, you fuck with a beekeeper? Oh, your life is done. It's over with. Even the highest ranking people in government, they said, oh, beekeepers, you're finished. I believe that.
Yeah, it's getting okay. Now,
yeah.
just to give you some more information right here. So there's a movie called Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, great movie. Okay.
And that's directed by Steven Spielberg. There's a gentleman by the name of Dr. Stephen Greer. Dr. Stephen Greer actually debriefed certain people in government about, UFO experiences, et cetera, et cetera. There's a person in DOD who was there for this debriefing, and they played a scene out of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And his words was, he says, somebody knows what's going on. And somebody debriefed Steven Spielberg about it. Because according to eyewitnesses, the exact scene that he portrayed in Close Encounters of the Third Kind is the same thing people say who have abduction experiences. Now, several universities have released papers about the Nazca mummies that they've labeled as tridactyls. The tridactyls that they have the mummies of are the same spitting image of beings that are on cave paintings from thousands of years ago, and the exact copy of the creature that they showed in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Damn.
What's the
and in those paintings on the wall, like the caveman drawings, they have these things in the sky where it looks like a UFO. So
what does that tell us? And we ain't gonna call it maverick holes no more. We ain't gonna call it rabbit hole. We want a maverick hole.
Hey, no Diddy on that. Maverick holes. No Diddy on that one. Maverick holes, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and redact that.
Yeah, we're about to.
We're gonna redact that one.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, going back to Clint Eastwood, I found something very interesting about him. Now, he's somewhat of an American hero, but they always say, never meet your heroes. Now, what I found may be very shocking to a lot of people. Let me show you.
Let's show you that. Never meet your heroes. That's man. Being a bodyguard, I know all about that.
So there's a movie that he did in 1971 called The Beguiled.
Okay.
Now, what he did in this movie was accepted back then, but now looking back, this shit is fucking foul.
Yeah. Okay.
Once again, old Hollywood is creepy as fuck. Did you know in 1971, a movie by the name of The Beguiled, starring Clint Eastwood, did this?
Hold on, let me blow this up. Let me blow it up.
All right.
Everybody calls me Amy. I'm Corporal John McBurney. Everybody calls me bed. How old are you, Amy? 12. 13 in September. Oh, enough for kisses.
Bro, what? So you mean to tell me everybody on the set?
Nah, man.
Okay, so
Hold up, man. Hold up. Come on, y'all. This dude, a grown-ass man, kisses an 11-year-old girl, and she was 11 at that time. I'll go over the whole statement that she actually made. This little girl not only was kissed by him, but this was without her consent. Let me continue.
The directors, the producers, writers, everybody thought this was okay. I mean, this is why I do these audits, you guys, because looking back into the past, we got to check a lot of this shit. So this movie was about a wounded soldier in the Civil War, and he finds refuge in an isolated girls' school. Then it says he becomes the object of the young woman's fantasies in the school. This whole plot screams PDF file. So the young actress at the time, Pamela Ferdin, she said she was only 11 when that kiss happened. And that kiss wasn't even in the script. She said she wasn't expecting it because it wasn't in the script and was supposed to just be covering her mouth. But she found out later the director told Clint Eastwood to do it because it would be more provocative. They said they used that first take because of her stunned expression, which was real, was perfect. Sorry, but what universe is an old man kissing an 11-year-old girl perfect? Make sure you guys hit up my YouTube because I'm going to be doing more breakdowns and more audits.
So, we are talking about a grown man kissing an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah, so Clint Eastwood came under scrutiny for allegedly probably having an underage wife before.
I can see that, obviously.
And I'll say this as someone who's been on movie sets, sitting outside of trailers, stuff like that. Oftentimes I would see a guy show up and he wants something different done. And whenever I would see that, I would see a certain level of uncomfortability from directors, producers, but they always obliged. So, I always just felt I said, man, what is a guy from the government making sure they do this right? Like, what is this? Who is this overseeing body? And at the last congressional hearing I seen for UFO whistleblowers, I seen a congressional person say, the cabal.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
That's the first time I ever heard a person in politics, in Congress, ever say a cabal.
Yep. So, okay. If you don't know what he's referring to, I would suggest everybody watch a movie. Well, it's really not a movie. It's a documentary called The Fall of Cabal. I would watch that because that came out during COVID when everybody was in the house and telling you what was really going on.
Absolutely.
Because COVID wasn't what you thought it was.
Tell them what it was. Why is Bill Gates facing trial? Why is he facing criminal charges? Why is Dr. Fauci getting called out by Elon Musk to get brought up on charges?
Because there was crimes against humanity that happened, and these people were actually being tried. Now, if you remember, let's talk about Ellen for a minute, shall we? So
she fled the country.
She let's go down this. Let me just show you.
And Ellen DeGeneres.
So peep this. So Ellen,
she called Diddy Puffy McSnuggles.
Yep, that was her nickname for him. So let me go down a little bit. I know I have it posted. Boom, here you go. So Ellen's house gets flooded. So she goes to the UK, right? And then a couple weeks later, she left because of Trump. And then her house gets flooded.
Literally flooded.
So it says that, so there it is right there. There's the aftermath. The flood waters are rising by the hour. This is the worst I've ever seen it in years, a local resident tells the Daily Mail on Saturday. The outlet claims that days after the heavy rain and winds up to 80 miles an hour, a swamp-like lake encircled the 43-acre home that Ellen DeGeneres shares with her actress wife, Portia.
So, just so people know, 80-mile-an-hour winds is enough to make a 18-wheeler truck with trailer capsize, pretty much.
Correct. So somebody said in the comments, Ellen can be extradited. Here's my theory. I think that Ellen is using the UK as a jump point to go somewhere else. You guys really think that that's her only house overseas?
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, since we on this topic, that's all right. There's a gentleman by the name of Gary McKinnon. Gary McKinnon hacked government computers. He hacked NASA computers, and he found a list. The list that he found was a list of non-terrestrial officers.
Okay.
He found images of cigar-shaped objects that were captured in orbit the United States government went through great lengths to get this man extradited from the UK so he can face charges here in the United States of America. And guess what? The UK refused to extradite.
So you can't refuse to extradite.
The UK refused to extradite. And
they refused to extradite.
They refused to extradite, and that's where Ellen is at right now.
Okay.
So everybody that's watching, type in Gary McKinnon, McKinnon. Gary McKinnon, highly skilled computer hacker, documented.
So, okay. So here's a few things too. Now we're going down the Ellen rabbit hole real quick. I want to show y'all some other findings that's really interesting.
JFG, I'm going to check my email. I got you. Hey, Mother Bird. Shout out to all my moderators. Hey, Shells.
What up? I see y'all in the comments. We got about over 500 people now.
I see all
Smash the like button, share the live.
Share the
big
live.
Homie.
We out here hooping.
Yeah, big homie. Maverick Approach. We just getting started. We just getting started.
We're going to rip the lid off of this.
Oh, yeah. So peep this.
Hey, Sheila.
So we have all these celebrities leaving the U.S.
Absolutely.
So we have Ellen, who moved to the UK. We have Eva Longoria, who just moved to Spain. And here's the thing about Eva Longoria. She, at first, said, I'm leaving because of Trump. This whole thing is a dystopian country. Now, she retracted that and said, I'm leaving for work now. So, and then LeBron got off of social media.
Eva Longoria was married to one of my homies before.
Wait, who was?
Eva Longoria. That's like one of my homie. My homie, his name Tony Parker. He had played for the San Antonio Spurs. I think his wife's name was Eva Longoria.
Was it?
Let me look that up.
I think so. Wait, Tony Parker. He was on the Spurs. He was on the Spurs.
Tony Parker, I believe, was married to Eva Longoria.
I think so. Can everybody in the chat verify that? I think he was.
Hey, I'm prepared. I got the iPad today.
Oh, okay. You good.
Yeah, I'm on my Maverick Approach right now.
Okay. All right.
I'm learning from you, big dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think he was, though. Okay. Everybody in the chat. Yes. Everybody say yes in the chat.
Oh, yeah. This brain be working.
Yeah. So I said, is the hammer finally about to drop? Right? So, okay. So here you go, Ellen. LeBron James gets off of social media. It's weird. And there you go. Look at that. What'd she call him again, big homie?
Puffy McSnuggles.
Puffy McSnuggles. Who the fuck is calling you any kind of McSnuggle anything?
And it's very interesting, his interactions with French Montana when he came on her show.
Oh, shit. And then I posted this. This is LeBron said. He said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. He said that.
Okay. All right. Now, when it comes to LeBron, I will say this. LeBron has been asked to run for president.
Like of the United States?
Yes.
Okay.
You know how my homies call me the politician?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron is definitely underneath that act. Now, I'm going to be 100%, bro. I have been to several events and I've seen LeBron. LeBron leaves, bro. I never seen him sticking around too long. I was in Cleveland living with Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor when the Cleveland Cavaliers won the championship. There were big celebrations going down. There was a big event held at a place called Barley House. I believe it's on 6th Street in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And LeBron was maybe there all of 30 minutes.
So LeBron's in the clear. So Bron gets out of there.
Yeah, like, I can say here, bro, like, and I'll put my professional reputation on the line. I just don't see. I've never seen any signs of LeBron being complicit with any type of activity of purveyors of things explicit that is involving an oppression on others. Simply because before he was introduced to me, he seen me coming to an event. He looked at me, he smiled, shook his head, and he left. And the club owner comes to me and says, bro, you made LeBron leave. LeBron looked at me and the guys. He seen Turn Up God, he seen Do God, and decided it was time.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm out of here.
And say, now, Maverick know these guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how crazy Maverick is. Maverick goes to the extent to make Turn Up God an Instagram page, a guy who never even had social media a day in his life.
Hey.
And what was God telling you? He's telling you, look, when they ever come play with you, I'm coming for him, right?
He said that.
That's what he said. So, like,
hey, a guy named Turn Up God, you don't have that name for no reason.
You don't have.
I'm just that's and that's the thing. I'm not no tough guy. I'm just, you know, that
but,
is.
But you know, the homies respected you. You feel me?
Appreciate it.
Cause you know, like, you know, bro, I get asked a lot about LeBron.
Right.
I get asked a lot about him. And the guy's a philanthropist. He's never been caught in scandals, being unfaithful to his wife. We haven't seen any children being born out of wedlock. This guy haven't even had a DUI, not even one arrest.
Yeah, he's pretty squeaky clean. Like, he's the multi-billion-dollar man, so you gotta be on point.
And I got an exclusive for you right now.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
So I was told by a very credible source. So the way I was introduced to Amon Shumpert was his best friend, personal assistant, booking agent. So a gentleman by the name of Troy Aldridge. Troy Aldridge works hand in hand with Rich Paul. So there was one situation where me, Troy, we rode in a Maybach, in a Maybach, with Rich Paul from Cleveland back to Illinois. And we were told that he went off of social media due to the fact that people were trolling him so much about his son, Bronny, getting drafted.
Got you. So, okay.
A lot of people felt like Bronny did not deserve the opportunity to get drafted.
Nigga, no. I'm saying, tell me this. What is your hate for Jay Prince? Why?
6'1".
Wait, bro. I call niggas direct. I'm not one of these little dudes. You capping, bro. You capping.
Want to talk to me? You gotta pay like everybody else, bro. All this yelling and screaming, I don't do
Man, get this weird off our stage.
Bro, where's you at?
Hey, next time you go to Cam Capone house, we gonna holler at you. This nigga's a liar. He's a liar. I just called him. They said, Whack, you know my security, if I got it, they're Mexican. You know that. Wilson grew up in East LA. We all know that.
That's fact.
He's a liar. Big homie.
The way Will talk in real life is wild. He a real
Will was from East LA, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fact, bro. We know that.
The way he talk, the way he
ain't no way he talk. He talk the way he's supposed to talk.
Yeah.
Nigga, I just see, it's different with me. Cause I can call them right now. They're gonna pick up. No problem. You can't play that game with me. You can't. That don't work.
It should never be a game.
Yeah, you can't play that with me. You
American community. It's not often that people reach a certain status where they can actually put people in a position where they get to jump the line.
Right.
That's some situation that
them too. We talking about the rappers. You be saying it about who these. Cause I'm gonna call them direct. I know everybody. My homie right here, PK, know everybody.
Right. So I never worked for Busta Rhymes.
You said that though. You disrespected the homie, bro. You said you saw Busta Rhymes doing some funny shit, man. That's a brother to me, bro.
Who am I talking to right now?
You talking to Whack. You said Busta Rhymes was doing some funny on your watch. You said it, bro. So don't come on here now talking about you never worked with him, homie. You disrespected that brother to me, and that shit ain't cool. That got kids, bro. Why would you do that, bro?
I was with Don Benjamin, that guy, bro. Maverick. Bro.
He's out of control.
This dude, it was him, 4 strippers.
He's out of control. 4
strippers, him. They're in a Mustang convertible. It's probably like 60 degrees out. And they're riding around top down.
Oh, he's stripping. Big time.
The man's smoking actual crack rock. Did you see the video where he was confronting the lady about his rock being short?
No. We have to pull that up. We got to pull it up.
I'm going to book Eli with this shit, bro.
This is crazy. Yo, what? Okay. So
there's a video of Hunter Biden putting his crack rocks on the scale, and it was short. He huffed and puffed and was upset that his crack rocks were short. Pull that up.
I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up now. I gotta find it.
Don't find it.
I'm going to find this.
Just to let everybody know in the chat, Maverick and I have decided that we're gonna get y'all the show y'all asked for.
Oh yeah, the show's coming, y'all. Breaking news.
And secondly, I get asked a lot about, am I gonna film an active retrieval? We got a retrieval set up coming up within the next 2 weeks. And the Maverick approach is going to be your guide through this retrieval. So everybody watching, make sure you go subscribe to the Maverick approach on YouTube, share the live. You're going to watch us go out into the field.
Let's do it.
Retrieve some people from human trafficking. And the Maverick approach is going to be your one-stop shop and guide and narrator on the entire process. So
let's get it.
Get ready.
Let's get it.
Get ready.
Yeah, get ready.
It's going down.
The show coming.
We got the show coming, and they gonna watch it. And look. When y'all see Maverick in that black suit, just know.
Oh, what's up?
A retrieval is going down.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of, and that's the thing. Now I'm glad we're touching on this real quick because it ties into everything that we're talking about.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, it's the biggest moneymaker on earth. The movement of people.
The $12 billion of your business.
It's the movement of people, y'all. Like, this shit is bigger than what you think it is. This is why Hollywood is starting to fall. Certain players are getting indicted, going to jail. There's rings falling.
And Whack 100 was paid by people to come attack me simply because after we did the show with the Maverick approach, Whack 100 came out to attack me. I was informed by some very powerful lawyers that this guy got paid to do so. All because the veil of secrecy is getting removed. And if you want to be a part of it, make sure you share the live, spread the word. The Maverick approach, Big Homie CC, we out here active right now. We getting to it. I'm watching all comments right now.
I'm watching your comments, y'all. I'm watching your comments. We see y'all. Everybody in the chat. Like, we got almost 700 people in here, y'all. Keep sharing the live. Smash the like button. I gotta find that Hunter Biden. Now, some of this stuff I don't know if I can even show because this dude is smoking rock like it ain't nothing.
This is why we got the Maverick approach as the narrator for the show. So when you get the probably should check on Reddit.
Okay, I can see it like right here.
Yeah, I see.
This shit is crazy. Hold on, bro.
Maverick, the man would call us 5 o'clock in the morning, and his request he will be asking for, we just cannot fulfill.
Look, oh shit.
The Secret Service refused. They refused to accompany him once they discovered that he was smoking crack rock.
So, do you think that white powdery substance that they found in the White House not long ago was his?
There is also a video of Hunter Biden attempting to clean his nose while his father is speaking.
I mean, that's crazy.
So that video right there, bro. So let's just say this. They always say that cocaine is a wealthy man's habit.
Yeah, I mean,
crack is $5 for a bag. This is the same gentleman who received a $10 million payment from a Chinese national.
Man, this is out of control. So him getting pardoned by his dad, I mean, as a father, okay, we get it.
Maverick, if Hunter Biden's son ends up in a prison, he knows his kid can't survive that. He knows his kid knows things that can compromise him. And if you're locked up in a prison, when Epstein died, a report came out and said that the cameras on that floor were not working that day. They were working the very next day, and there was no incident report or report filed for maintenance. What happens if Hunter Biden ends up in a prison? His cell will unlock one day, and so people are going to come in there, and anything can happen.
Oh yeah, 100%. So now you just opened up a whole nother can of worms real quick. So with Epstein and how you going down that rabbit hole, here's another thing that people may or may not know about what just recently happened not too long ago with a Pixar animator. Now, have you heard about this? How the animator got caught in human trafficking and sexual assault?
Definitely.
Okay, so this dude named Boluccia, I think that's how you pronounce his name, is a Disney and Pixar animator. Now, this dude was arrested on child pornography, human trafficking, and sexual assault on kids.
Yeah, this is a person who should get his fingernails peeled off and acid poured in his eyes, but we're going to keep it going.
Facts. So this dude, a 59-year-old Frenchman who contributed to the films, I'm about to ruin it for y'all, Ratatouille, The Incredibles, and many others that he worked on. He was one of the lead animators. This is what he gets caught of. Now, I made the connection that he could possibly be connected to Epstein. Follow me. So, being that he worked for Disney and whatnot, here's some key factors that people may not know. So, Ghislaine Maxwell, which is the right-hand woman of Epstein, she has Disney ties. And this is not alleged. This is not alleged. This is actually, she hosted an event called Happy Family Disney Day back in 1985. Then, one of Epstein's handlers, Jean-Luc Brunel, owned a modeling agency, which was funded by Epstein, was also from France, like old boy who just got caught. Now, Bolam had committed offenses from 2012 to 2021 when he lived in the west of France and the U.S. And I made the connection that I wouldn't be surprised that he may have even been supplied some victims by Epstein's camp. So that's him right there, this piece of shit.
Piece of trash, garbage.
So, but peep this. There's Ghislaine Maxwell right there at Happy Disney Day at 1985. Now, that's not the shocking part. Did you know that Disney, and that's Epstein's boy, who also died in a cell because he got convicted of child trafficking and sexual assault and all the other stuff, he died in a cell just like Epstein. He hung himself too.
No.
Hold on now. That's not the crazy part. Hold on. Did you know that Disney Cruise Line used to have an excursion that went to none other than Epstein's Island?
All right. Now, the last few multi-agency, double-digit arrests, human trafficking investigations, several Disney employees were arrested.
I heard that too. Yep. That whole ring with that sheriff, right? Down in Florida?
Me and my team came under scrutiny after we foiled a human trafficking ring in Chicago. I don't like talking about this because I get an eerie feeling every time I speak about it, because one of the things that we saw at that house was a stack of books, coloring books, with Mickey Mouse.
Damn.
Why would that be there?
Damn. That's crazy, bro. And you see this stuff firsthand. This is the thing. Like, it's one thing hearing about it.
You seen how my homies act, bro. You saw it firsthand. You see, they passionate about this because, bro, when they saw that book of, when they seen the stack of coloring books and it was Mickey Mouse and stuff like that, and some of the pictures was partially colored.
Damn. That's crazy, bro.
There is an active conspiracy going on. There's something about innocent children, pedophilia, that is important to this, because I know a guy I did security for. He went to a place called Bachelor's Grove. When he went to Bachelor's Grove, he said he seen Danny Glover there. He seen, I ain't gonna say that person's name, but he said that there were other people there that were upset because they seen Danny Glover being there, and he's an African-American man. He also said to me, though, that when he went to the camping ground, he was asked by groups of guys if they could view his anus.
What?
Now, we're gonna take it even further. So, the last couple of years, I spent time in Nairobi, Kenya. My college roommate is a Kenyan man. His name is Brian Munye. That was my association to the country through him. I went to go visit. I own property there. Now, there's a thing that goes on in Nairobi where guys believe to cure themselves from HIV and AIDS, they have to have sex with a child, a baby. And there's also something that goes on where you'll see an egg sitting in a place where people are walking down a path. They say that if you see that egg and you walk past that egg, that is the egg that a child molester or rapist would use to steal an innocent soul. So if you walk past that egg, now they believe that egg has captured a soul. And so now they take that egg and they go sacrifice a child, and that will give them superpowers.
So what you're talking about is Moloch.
Check this out, though, bro. In ancient history, even with the Mayans, a lot of civilizations believed in human sacrifice.
Right.
Why would a person have to die for you to become pure? And a lot of the allegations that are going against Diddy and other people involve children, the youth, simply because there is an occult basis amongst these secret society operatives where something about innocent children being sacrificed, blood being drank in order to get youth, get powers. And it just goes back to one of my very first investigations when a gentleman's mother, by the name of Max Spears. Max Spears' mother came to me and said that my son told me that if something happens to me, I was murdered. Max Spears was investigating the use of black magic amongst political circles in order to get an advantage on others. Max Spears died in the UK, and before he died, he vomited up several ounces of black fluid.
This is wild, bro. This is so fucking wild. And people think it's far-fetched. This is why I love pulling up documents to show people exactly what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's Moloch. This is a god that people worship back in the day, and you see it right there. Look.
Yes, sir.
Look. It's a person giving their kid up to the god to sacrifice for power and whatever else. So we ain't capping. This is true.
It's my belief. It is my belief.
So here's the thing too, you guys. And like I said, always go back to the movies. And I see a lot of y'all comments too. Somebody made a great point about Drake and the owl. We'll get to that too. Somebody said, watch the movie Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep is the sequel to The Shining. Have you ever seen The Shining?
Me personally, I've never seen The Shining.
Oh, you never seen The Shining?
Let me tell you why, though.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, along this path, Dugar, I, Turn Up God, we struggled with the thought of, would there be a place in heaven for us due to the things and the actions that we took to combat active evil going on in the world? Along that path, we ended up at a Catholic church at probably about 2 hours before Mass was to start. We went inside to go into the confessional booth to speak to a father, a priest. About 10 minutes into the time, this gentleman said, come meet him in the sanctuary. Now, the Catholic prayer is Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now unto the hour of our death. Amen. So when you see Catholics with a rosary, when they pray, they touch each bead and they say that prayer repeatedly. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now unto the hour of our death. Amen. The fact that I knew that prayer, the gentleman invited us into the sanctuary. He showed us a license that he received from the archdiocese. He explained to us that he was a licensed exorcist and that it's a short list of people who go on active exorcisms. Now, one of the major things that the Church of Satan uses is blood sacrifice of children to gain knowledge and power.
Right.
There's a Church of Satan in every city and state in this country. Why is it that if you look through history, like you just showed the people, blood sacrifice of children existed then, and people face these allegations now? Why is that? What does the Maverick approach think about that?
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't only exist, right? But they believe in karmic debt. Karmic debt, it means, for example, if I give Big Homie, or I won't say that because words have power. If I give an individual a poison apple, and it doesn't say poison apple, and I just give it to you, you bite it, and then that person dies. Now that's on me. But if I have a sign that says poison apples, and you still go in there and go get that apple and go bite it, whether you see the sign or not, now that's on you.
For sure.
So I say that to show you this. They show you as well. So you remember a movie called Monsters, Inc.?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
So what do you think this movie is really about? What was the movie about? It's about monsters, scaring kids. Now, what would you be scaring the kids for? Now, in the movie, they show you that the kids were getting scared, and the energy that they were getting from the kids was powering their city.
Now, I was going to ask, did I say something first, but I wanted you to say that.
Okay.
It's of my belief that there are entities that operate and they use the fear of children and the fear of humans, period, as a source of power.
Yep. And that's what the movie Dr. Sleep was. This is what I mean when they tell you before they do it, or as they're doing it, they should tell you through movies, TV. That's what I love movies, and that's why I decode movies. That's why I showed you guys what Clint Eastwood just did, kissing an 11-year-old girl without her consent. Like they show you this shit, right?
But you gotta understand, like with Clint Eastwood, he's old enough from where he came from. The legal marrying age used to be 12 years old.
Right.
So that was something that was going on. And then the active slave trade made sex with children and all that type of stuff was a social norm for this group of people.
Right. So
there is something going on, bro.
Yeah. And there's a shift happening, and all this stuff is coming about. Even I don't know if I can even say the word. It's in the chat, and every time this word is said, it's very triggering because it starts with an A, ends with an E. But this movie right here was Dr. Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining. They literally in the movie show these people. That's one of the harvesters right there. They find kids. They scare the shit out of them. Now we talking some crazy shit, but this is real, you guys. This is happening. This is why they put in the movies. They take these kids. I'll say allegedly. Allegedly, okay. But this is one of the people who finds kids, kidnaps them, scares them so bad, and then right before they die, they suck out all the energy and then kill them.
I have found children that have been missing for extensive period of time, and they didn't want to leave with me. They weren't even aware. It's almost as if there was some type of spell upon them. And we had to change one of our protocols because, okay, I'm not going to say that. So we had to change one of our protocols. So if we have to go on a retrieval and the person has to be forcibly removed, we had to make sure that once they were able to have their vision back, their family would be there and not us, not law enforcement, not us. They would have to see their family and everything come back to reality.
Man, we getting deep, man.
Yeah, but bro, like, this is why I didn't speak about this for 16 years.
I see why.
And I only came about speaking about this publicly when I knew it was my time to stop. And I wanted the crusade to continue because me and my homies, my team, we just one group. And ever since I've come public, people like yourself, which is major because you have a big voice and you're speaking on things that a lot of people know exist, but you're able to formulate it so that it makes sense to them and now they can spread the word. In order to truly combat this level of evil, people have to unite. And the only way you can unite people is through information. We recently just seen the Russian army drop pamphlets from the sky to the Ukrainian people as propaganda because you cannot have a war without a cause. You can't have war without belief. And all of this is connected. All this is connected.
So great point that you just said, because you remember the movie and they did exactly what you just said. They said this, where they dropped pamphlets for propaganda. Now, the movie Leave the World Behind, if you've ever seen that movie.
I haven't seen I've probably seen about 15 movies in the theater. I haven't been to the theater in 9 years either. So.
Well, this one came out on Netflix last year. It was actually a year to the date tomorrow. It's the anniversary that this movie came out. Now, in this movie, they did the same thing, to where the movie was dropping pamphlets from the sky and showing different things. Like, oh, I saw this and I saw that, and it was confusion. Like, oh, is it the Russians, the Koreans? Like, you don't know what was happening. But they did that in the movie. That's why I said they always show you in the movies, you guys. And fun fact, do you know who produced this movie?
Ooh.
Any wild guesses? Any wild guesses? Anybody want to take a wild guess?
So let's ask the chat first.
Any wild guesses? Yep, an Obama movie. Yeah, the Obamas produced this movie. Right there, Higher Ground Productions is a production company by Barack and Michelle Obama.
Here we go with these people.
And Barack Obama's a piece of shit.
Oh, Barry?
Yeah, Barry Santoro. Yeah, that's his real name, you guys.
So, if anybody wants to learn more about who Barry Santoro is, there's a retired FBI agent by the name of John D'Souza who has revealed who Barack Obama's true identity is and where he's from and what he's about. So search up John D'Souza, retired FBI agent. He also has a book called The Extra Dimensionals. I think everybody should check out.
John D'Souza. How you spell his last name?
D'Souza.
So here we go. John D'Souza. He's an FBI agent or retired FBI agent.
There's also a lady by the name of Maya Santoro who was on BBC News, who has a video out right now from 7 years ago, 650K views, speaks about her brother, Barack Obama, whose name is Barry Santoro.
And his step pops was he was heavy in the game, man.
And where do they say Obama's from? Nairobi, Kenya.
Right.
A place that I frequented, and I went to go investigate myself.
So everybody's saying Big Mike, y'all crazy. Y'all going down that rabbit hole. Oh man. Because here's the thing about the Obamas, y'all. Here's the thing. I want something. And then the reason I said Obama's a piece of shit. Freedom of speech, sorry, First Amendment, but he only not gave black people hope. But here's what he did. Let me tell you why. If you look up the Frank Dodd Act that he signed after the 08 crash, you guys, I'll pull it up. He signed something called the Frank Dodd Act. The Frank Dodd Act makes everybody who puts their money into the bank an unsecured creditor. What does that mean? Unsecured creditor makes you a part of the liability to the banks. That means the next crash that happens, guess what? They're reaching into your account now and taking your money. It's called a bail-in, not a bailout. And I'll pull that up. This is what Obama signed. This is how he fucked everybody with the Dodd-Frank Act. And I love pulling up receipts because, let's see.
Gotta have those receipts.
Always. And I'll pull up the language exactly where it says they can reach into your account and just take your shit. This is why I don't trust banks. This is why I'm in blockchain and crypto and everything else, because I hold my own shit. I just keep enough in the banks to function, but I don't fuck with banks because it's made for them. I want to find this language where it says it. Let's see, Dodd-Frank Act, consumer, and it was supposed to be for consumer protection, but it's bullshit. It's really to protect them because they don't want to be holding the bag anymore when the banks crash. Let's see. I'll find a language, you guys. I don't want to like hold up live, but I got to show you guys this. But I'll pull up what unsecured creditor is. How about that? I'll pull up unsecured creditor so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So here you go. And AI says it. An unsecured creditor is a lender or entity that has provided credit without any collateral backing the loan, meaning they do not have a legal claim to any specific asset or of the borrower if they fail to repay. In the event of a bankruptcy, unsecured creditors typically receive payment only after secured or preferential credit has been satisfied. So what that means is, you guys, and they use these languages and that shit that you guys don't know. Unsecured creditor means that once it's in the bank, it's not your money anymore.
And then, with it being unsecured, you can get a line of credit without having to put up any type of collateral. So, like, when they mean collateral, that means you're not using a house, you're not using a car, you're not using gold, you're not using silver, simply going off your credit score.
And the thing is, like, to you guys, they're not going to tell you this. They're going to tell you it's for consumer, protection. And this is what I do. I look into, like, government stuff, but also I'm heavy in finance, you guys, because that's the shit that really moves. Like,
money moves the world.
Look up Jordan Maxwell. He'll give you so much game on how this game is really built, how America is really built. Let me ask you something, big homie. Let me ask you something.
Talk to me.
What do you think this country was really founded on? What do you think this country was really founded on? Like, really think about it for a minute. Because it connects to the financial system. It connects to everything.
I believe this country was put together as a ploy from the international banks. I believe this was an op. It was a plan. I believe that there was a financial system that they wanted to establish outside of the royal family. Like I always tell people, I was highly agitated and very paranoid over the last year because I watched an active operative go on to antagonize the white male population here in the United States of America. Because the question you asked me is what this country was founded on. A lot of people, especially in that Bible Belt area, those families died in order to establish this country, and there are people still upset about the Civil War in parts of this nation. And the international banks is why Hitler went on his tirade in order to remove the Jews from all powers where they can control finance and industry.
So, with all that being said, you are correct, sir. Not only that, this country, if you look on the back of your dollar, why do we have a pyramid with the eye on top of it? Why does the Statue of Liberty have a chain on her foot?
When it comes to the pyramid, after I put my 10,000 hours in of research and studying this topic. And I believe that there was a bloodline of people directly related with non-human entities who established themselves here on this planet. Some sort of cataclysm or great exodus led to them to abandon certain things and leave. Working as a private bodyguard and working my way up the ranks, I encountered some people who told me that their ancestors left here with technology that they were able to pretty much reverse engineer to leave and establish breakaway civilizations elsewhere. Thus, Elon Musk has a plan. He said he's going to die on Mars.
He wants to perhaps return home. Because you know they have faces, the same faces they have in Egypt, they have the same faces on Mars.
And there's been a study into human genome and DNA that says our genome and our DNA is a certain age. Longer than human beings have been here. So where was this DNA previously?
So
there's a TV series called Stargate SG-1. And in Stargate SG-1, they travel through a Stargate, and when they go someplace else, they find human beings there.
I remember the original Stargate too. The original one where they find a portal and they go to like an Egyptian type of place and everything else. So again, it's always in the movies, y'all. But here's a question too. So the original 13 colonies, why, okay, if you don't know, if you're familiar with American history, the original 13 colonies is what started the country, right? They had colonies. Why is it a group of people called a colony almost like animals or like ants or some type of other being than a human? I always wondered that, like 13 colonies?
And the number 13 in our world is considered an unlucky number.
Yeah. And then it goes down to, because you know the original calendar had 13 months.
What does this show? That means there was a great plot put together to hide the truth.
Let me pull that up, because a lot of people think like, really? Yes, really. So they changed time. Like, it's right here.
If human beings are originally from this country, from this planet, why is it that our activity is the most detrimental to the planet? Why is it that we act as if we have another Earth to go to, almost as if we aren't from here originally?
Yep. So look, there you go. 13 months in 1928. They just changed it, you guys. Time isn't real, just so you know. Just like money, just like law, like all this shit is made up.
You know what Tom DeLonge told me? Everybody in the chat, do y'all know who Tom DeLonge is? Let me see if the comments say.
Yeah, we heavy in here. We almost at 1,000 people, y'all. Keep sharing the live.
Let's go. Tom DeLonge, from a rock band called Blink 182. He had a company called To the Stars Academy. He was the one who began releasing certain information about UFOs and all this extra information. Tom DeLonge said that UFOs come from outside of time.
Fourth dimensional beings, right?
Yes.
Or fifth dimensional. They above the third dimension.
And John D'Souza's book is called The Extra Dimensions. At the recent congressional hearings about UFOs, one of the congressional members said she believes these people are from a different dimension who operate these craft. Because if the same UFO that we see in footage today is in cave paintings and historical paintings and drawings, does that mean this technology hasn't changed for 2,000 years?
So it's being rediscovered.
That means they're coming from outside of time with this technology.
So yeah. So that's what I mean. Like when you rediscover something, it's not being created, it's just being rediscovered. Like because it's already been here, they can come in out of our dimension and whatnot.
Albert Einstein's theory of relativity proves that time travel is indeed real. And if the same UFO is being seen 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago till now. Maybe there's a species of people who have existed long before we did, and they come in and out of time in order to make sure that this plane we live in doesn't destroy itself.
So, with that being said, so being that they just declassified the beings that they just said at the U.S. House hearing, where they said that aliens were under the sea and they've been here before us.
I said that in my No Jumper interview. When I said that in my No Jumper interview, people from CIA reached out to me and said, how did you know a congressional hearing? And I showed Maverick this.
Oh, it's just music. But yeah.
And I showed Maverick my conversations with people from CIA.
Yep.
There's a species of people that live here on this planet and they operate from the surface of the ocean.
And they just declassified this, y'all, and nobody seems to care. This shit is crazy.
That's why the Maverick approach, the big homie CC connection matters, because think about this. How is it possible? All of these brilliant people that we have, all of these bright humans that we have, all of these international laws and indices that we have established, and we simply cannot solve simple things.
That's why a lot of trivial shit, man, like that shit, I don't even think about it. This is the type of shit I be thinking about. Like simple, trivial shit, I'll be like, man, we got other shit going on. And this is why, like, I do what I do, and I started it. Like, when I started Maverick Approach 2 years ago, I didn't know exactly where direction I wanted to go. I just knew I knew a bunch of shit, and I wanted to put it out because people were just talking about bullshit. And that was like, I was like, dude, the financial system is changing. We got fucking UAPs all around. UAPs and UFO, you guys, they just changed the name. We got, and this is declassified shit, like all types of shit that people just don't know, like remote viewing. This is declassified CIA documents. Like people, they have tests, years and years of tests where people can view something in real time across the, they can go to other planets and shit, remote viewing. They can see Mars and everything. Nobody, go to the CIA website. They declassify all this shit.
CIA.gov. One of these remote viewers from CIA.gov remote viewed a location on the moon where Ingo Swann, the highest paid, the most revered remote viewer in existence outside of my good friend Beverly Rhodes. The documentation on the CIA website said there's a galactic federation.
I've heard about this, and Trump knows about it.
Trump knows about it.
Yes.
Look at Trump's face when Rogan asked him about UFOs.
All right. We'll pull this up. Because Trump, here's the thing, you guys. Trump, he knows about the Galactic Federation. And basically, the short form story is that it's a federation of all different species from different places around the universe. They've been watching us as far as humans to see if we evolve enough to come fuck with them.
So check this out. So Maverick, I want you to type in Forbes.com.
Did you?
White space aliens.
Okay. I'm gonna play this clip real quick to see.
One of the things that I want to talk to you about is the JFK files. And one of the things that you said was that if they showed you what they showed me, this was your quote, you wouldn't want people to know it either.
Screen grab of his face when they asked him about, when Joe asked about UFOs.
Space, you know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you whether or not
For the
government and
go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, when there are living people, you generally tend not to want to do it. When people are still living
people that formerly work for the government,
and living people that were somehow involved in it, and you tend not to do that. But it's time to open them.
And that's the thing. Who gives a fuck if they living or not? Like, release the files. Who cares? They murked JFK, and I'll tell you why they really murked him. But release those files. Nancy Pelosi's ass, she was alive when she met JFK, and she was back in politics back then. Her insider trading ass, she's worth almost $300 million and still has the seat forever. They need to change that fucking rule.
I'm gonna drop a bombshell about what you just said right now.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me play this clip real quick. Hold on.
I can't tell you whether or not they're going to find anything of interest. And I did partially open. I think I've opened 50%, but I was asked not to do it, and I thought that was a reasonable ask. But now I'm going to do it. I'm going to.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they tell you? How much can you tell?
So
how's that work? Is it like super top secret? Tell me.
Well, based on Hunter Biden, I can say whatever the hell I want, right? But no. But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure, I know what it is.
So anyway, but it's a big tourist thing. So I interviewed jet pilots that say they saw something. If you saw them, you'd love to have them.
I've had a couple in here. Commander David Fravor. Yeah, I had him in who had that sighting in 2004. Very, very compelling with video evidence, radar evidence. Ryan Graves.
I don't believe his name, but I interviewed jet pilots that were solid people. Perfect. I mean, great pilots, great everything. And they said, we saw things, sir, that were very strange. Like,
yeah, Trump knows. And the Galactic Federation and everything else, like, that's why, and here's the thing, this is my opinion, this is why they cheated him out of the last election, because 20 million people all of a sudden disappeared from this election, from last election, who voted for Joe Biden. Joey Bag of Donuts.
They stole.
Where did those 20 million people go?
Swing states.
Like, this is why they didn't want him in the first place, because he was shaking shit up.
Absolutely.
He's not a part of the club. And that's the thing. Some people were saying, oh, he knew Epstein and all this other stuff. Here's the thing about Trump, you guys. You like him or hate him. Who gives a fuck? What you should give a fuck about is that they dislike this man so much to where the legacy media attacked him and tried to put him in jail. They tried to assassinate him. They tried to do everything they could possibly. That should show you. So all of a sudden, we're for the bad guys? Because people are like, oh, he's a threat to our democracy and all this other shit. But if you think about it, if they try to take him out, what does that tell you?
Look at that right there. See that face right there?
Wait, pull it up.
That's his face when asked about the UFO. Look at that face. Hold on. I'm gonna get a screen grab of this.
Man, that's a fact. He knows.
Who has Nikola Tesla's documents right now?
Oh, Donald Trump's uncle, John Trump. He confiscated. The FBI hired him after Nikola Tesla died. They sent him because he was the only one smart enough. He was a physicist and an engineer who could understand all that shit. Went in there and then said, oh, we didn't find nothing. Meanwhile, Nikola Tesla discovered free energy forever. But they didn't find nothing?
Who had policies that was going to prevent interstellar space travel? Kamala Harris did. Elon Musk was giving Trump $45 million a month for his campaign.
Yep.
Because of what? Trump knew from his uncle and the Tesla files that there's a level of technology that's being hidden and given to private corporations by the cabal, so it cannot be publicly studied and expounded upon and enhanced by other companies outside of government, so they kept a wrap on it. Trump knew, Elon knew. If they're able to get into the White House, they can get their hands on that technology because it's worth trillions.
Now, all this stuff is already pre-written, you guys. It's already destined, because if you're not familiar with Ingersoll Lockwood's books called Baron Trump's, what is it called? He wrote a book, Baron Trump's, he has a few books actually. Marvelous Underground Journey. He wrote this in 1893, you guys. What are the chances where it depicts a story about a boy named Baron Trump who can time travel, and his mentor was named Don? Ain't no way.
What's the odds?
What are the odds? What are the chances? Now, there's another book that Ingersoll Lockwood wrote called The Last President. Now, what does that sound like? Sounds like somebody who's about to get inaugurated in a month is probably going to be the last president of this regime called America.
Yo, so Mav, I just sent you a DM on Twitter.
Yeah, we cooking now, man. We getting there. We going there.
All right. So you got that? Right.
Yeah, I got it.
Go on that video and go to 10 seconds and pause it.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Pull it up. We heavy in here. We almost at 1,000 people. Keep sharing the live, y'all. Big homie CC, Maverick Approach. And we got the show coming, y'all.
Again, we back to back. We right back on y'all.
The show is coming. The podcast is coming. We already locked in. Everybody, we got so many DMs.
You'll see
y'all.
You'll see me tomorrow, man. You see me tomorrow. We gotta double back again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. All right, so here it is.
Go to 10 seconds.
I'm interested.
10 seconds?
10 seconds.
The people coming from space, you know.
Yes.
And I know you're interested.
Oh, I'm very interested in that. How much did they tell you about that?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
look at that. Look at that, man.
He know.
Look at that, man.
He know. He know.
What does that say right there to me? You know what that says to me? We are not the dominant species on the planet.
Damn.
They're doing things and there's nothing we can do about it. Look at that. That's the head of state.
Damn.
Look at that. You can. I spent hours in body language courses. Facial expressions. This face right there, that's a man who has been debriefed. He knows the truth.
He knows.
Look at his face. That's a confident guy, man. Look at his face.
Trump is the most confident person besides Kanye West I've ever seen in my life.
Ever in history.
I've never seen him make that face.
Look at that face, man.
Damn, that's crazy. That's a great catch right there. We just hit 1,000 people, y'all. We in here heavy. It's Saturday night. Y'all could be anywhere else. Y'all could be at the club right now, but you're here with us. Appreciate y'all.
Share the live. We love
Somebody said Atwood in here. Team Atwood. Sean Atwood in here.
And Sean Atwood's my boy.
Okay. Yeah, we heavy in here, y'all. We heavy. They said we cooking. They said we cooking. Yeah.
Maverick, explain to the people what that face means right there.
That face right there on one of the most confident people I've ever seen in my life says, I know something of some other species and I can't do shit about it because they call the shots.
And I'm going to send you a link to what he knows.
Oh, shit. Here we go. And I'm going to show you some shit. I'm going to show you some shit where they put it in the movies. I'm going to show y'all a movie real quick. How all this ties in. I'm going to show you.
All right, so check your DM one more time, brother.
Okay. So I'm going to go to this DM. We in here heavy, y'all. We in here heavy. We over 1,000 people. All right, let me see. Here we go. Okay, you sent it on a DM? Okay, yeah, you sent it here. Now, what is this?
Look at that.
It says, I'll pull this up for y'all real quick. Let me put this up for y'all real quick.
I sent you 2 links on the Twitter DM.
Iran says tall white space aliens control America. What the fuck? And this is on Forbes?
It's on Forbes, brother.
Yo. Documents leaked by the NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden conclusively proved that the U.S. has ruled. Wait. First of all, Snowden said this.
Where is Snowden right now? Snowden is in a fucking apartment in Siberia right now. He got asylum, Vladimir Putin.
Damn. Okay, so U.S. has been ruled by a race of tall white space aliens who also assisted the rise of the Nazi Germany in the 1930s. Now, that's very interesting.
Where get our rocket technology from? The Nazi.
Because you know that the Nazi scientists, after the war ended, they brought all the scientists from Nazi Germany to America.
And they all got immunity for the experiments they did that were considered war crimes.
Right, because they wanted the technology. Damn.
Look at the second link I sent you.
This is crazy, y'all. This is insane. So, okay. Let's see the link. Let's see. So what does this one say? This one says, let's pull this up for y'all. So this one says, former Israel space security chief says extraterrestrials exist and Trump knows about it.
Now, I just sent you 2 articles, one on Forbes, the other one on NBC News. Then we just showed them Trump's face.
This is crazy. So, and it says right here, a galactic federation has been waiting on humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are. Damn, that's crazy. So, like I said, they have been waiting on humanity to evolve into a civilized species. Because right now, not only America, but the world is a fucking reality show. Like this shit, I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I feel like the shit has been going on and it's only getting crazier how the earth is right now. Like, it's wild times. Like, we got classism, we got racism, we got a bunch of shit that really doesn't matter. And meanwhile, the Galactic Federation is on some other shit. Like, look, let's wait until these primitive beings evolve before they come nuke us and fuck the whole shit up. Truth is stranger than fiction. Somebody said it. I couldn't have said it better. Truth is stranger than fiction. And then somebody said Antarctica. Some fallen angels are chained up in Antarctica. Now, I'm glad you brought that up. Who said that? Janelle. Okay, Janelle. Now, peep this. Can anybody tell me why there is an island, a piece of land, called Deception Island in the Antarctic? And there's another one called Rothschild Island. This is no bullshit. Don't believe me? Let's pull it up.
No, hold on. Peep this, right? You just said Antarctica, right?
Yes.
Buzz Aldrin, one of the astronauts from Apollo 13, he traveled down to Antarctica. When he got to Antarctica, they showed him something that gave him, he had a stroke and he had a heart attack. He told people in his family we discovered things we were not supposed to discover.
There you go. And by the way, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, all those guys. We could talk about, you know, the moon landing, all that stuff. But isn't it weird that Neil A. Armstrong, or I think it's Neil Armstrong, the A, if you spell it backwards, it's alien.
You know what the guy Carl Wolf told me?
What? Oh, shit. I know what you're about to say.
We're gonna save it to tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. Okay, so Deception Island, here you go. It's an island close to the Antarctic Peninsula. Now, why would the fuck would they call it Deception Island?
Why would the Israeli space chief put that article out on NBC News? Why would it be on Forbes from Iran saying that we work with extraterrestrials? Why? Why would that be there? Why is it not taken down? Look at the age on it.
And here's another thing, just in case you guys thought I was capping about Rothschild Island. Just in case you thought I was capping, just in case. There it is. Rothschild Island. In the Antarctic. What are the chances? Just saying. And that's the one place you can't go to. You just can't get a flight to Antarctica, you guys.
Why are there... In Antarctica, there's a treaty where every country on the planet has a treaty where they all get along and they research in Antarctica in peace.
So do you think that's the ice wall then?
It's not the ice wall. A guy told me that.
Oh, you get too deep. All right. Hey, big homie knows a lot of shit, y'all. A lot of this shit is classified, declassified. Some of it, you know.
No. A guy told me that they went to the moon. The footage that they showed, though, is not the actual footage from them being there. Have you ever seen the press conference from when they returned from the moon and they talked about it?
Yeah, the moon landing, yeah.
Did you see the press conference after that with all the astronauts?
I've probably seen it briefly.
Pull it up.
Okay. Oh man, hey.
So that's why when I got poisoned the first time, you know.
Which I said, I was like, hey, watch your drinks. Everybody should watch their drinks.
Well, wait till you see this right here.
Okay, so moon landing press conference.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because someone said in the chat that aliens are fallen angels. And tomorrow we gonna dive into that because along my path in my career, you know, when guys leave from their military post,
who are looking at them here from the surface of Earth.
Look at that.
The slide as you know started.
Look at it.
And I think that was characteristic of
Does that
all
look like? Does that man look like he's happy what he saw?
First of all, he don't even look human. But second of all, no.
Hold on. What's on? Now there's a panoramic view of all of the astronauts.
Okay. So let me skip forward.
Look, pause it right there. Look at that, man. Look at that man's face. He just came back from space.
Yeah, he looked distraught.
He just came back from space, man.
He looked distraught. He saw some shit that he wasn't supposed to see, or he did see, and this thought it was some other shit. And
look, bro, look, I know somebody very close to him and his family. He told them that we were shooed away from the moon.
What?
Look at that man's face, Maverick. That's exactly how Donald Trump just looked when.
Damn, you're right.
We gotta put a screen. We gotta get a screenshot of his face next to Trump's face, bro.
Damn. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Look at his face. He just came back from the moon, man.
Yeah, he looked sick.
His feelings are hurt. He just found out that his species is not the apex predator.
Oh, not at all. That's some creepy shit. Like, once you discover that, you're like, damn, all this shit we doing down here on Earth ain't worth a damn. Like,
and that right there is called ontological shock.
So, okay, hold on. Now, are you saying that the moon landing was real, fake, or what we saw on TV was fake, and they went there and saw some other shit that they couldn't air?
They did not air the actual footage of what him and his colleagues saw.
Right. And have you seen that movie Fly Me to the Moon that just came out? I think it was this year, about the fake moon landing, and they really went there and they filmed it just as a backup.
I spoke directly to the guy who edited the footage. He's dead. Everything that I've said have been documented facts that can be fact checked.
Wow. So he edited the moon landing footage.
Right. Because when he asked me, what does this look like? I said, it looks like a desert. And he said, this is the surface of the moon. And he showed me a clip, several photos. One of the photos looked like a big truck with a plow on the front of it. Right. He had a protractor. He showed that this vehicle is 2 miles long. He says somebody else occupies our moon.
So, do you remember the movie Star Wars?
Yes, sir. I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Okay. Now, what was the name of the planet-like ship that Darth Vader had?
The Death Star.
Which looked like what?
Just like our moon. Buddhist monks have in their literature a period of time where the moon was not in the sky. In Buddhist monks' texts, in their texts, they describe an event where a dragon drug the moon into our orbit.
So it was built somewhere.
David Grush said on his podcast with Joe Rogan that our universe seems very created. There's a certain level of bacteria that exists in our ocean that without that, there's no plankton. Without that bacteria, there's no plankton. With no plankton, you can't feed filter feeding animals. And throughout history, there have been people who wanted to blow up the moon in order to make the Earth a tropical place. Neil Armstrong's face is the exact face that Donald Trump just made.
He did. That's a fact. That's a fact. He looked the same exact way. He looked down. His face was droopy. He was like, I seen some shit.
He definitely seen some things. And the footage that we saw is not the exact footage of when those gentlemen actually went to the moon. Because you can take a telescope and you can look at the moon. If you have the latitudinal lines, you can see the equipment we left over, and you can actually see astronauts' footprints.
And here's the thing too about the moon, you guys. Everybody in the chat, we in here heavy. We got 1,100 people. We in here heavy. The moon, they say, is how far? Let's Google that real quick. The moon,
53 million miles.
How far is the moon from the Earth? Let's Google this real quick. By the way, real quick, this is a shameless plug. I'm building my own search engine called Diver, and basically it's going to be non-biased. You'll be able to research on my search engine. It's going to be AI powered, and it'll pull all this stuff up that's non-biased, unfiltered, not controlled by legacy media, because only 6 companies own all your food, your media, everything you consume, see, hear, touch, taste, feel, everything. They own everything. So this is why I'm building my own AI powered search engine. So tap in, look out for that. So here you go. The average distance from the Earth to the moon is about 238,855 miles. Okay, so does anybody believe that? Because I don't. I don't believe that. I think I think the moon is way closer. How can you see? Let me ask you this. How can you see something that's smaller than the Earth itself and see the crevices when you look up in the sky and look at the fucking moon and see the crust and the indentations and everything else? How?
A good question.
Did anybody ask themselves that question?
How come the moon is illuminated and it's not a star?
We got to ask these questions, y'all. How can we see the fucking moon if it's over 200,000 miles away, but we can see, if you look up into the moon, it's a full moon, how can you see indentations of it? Answer that question. Can anybody answer that question? Nobody's thinking about this shit? I'm just saying, man. They telling y'all shit, and you just accepting it as law.
And after you say that, there have been studies that say that human beings have a worship gene.
So what does that mean? Break that down.
And in every court of law, eyewitness testimony and circumstantial evidence is enough to give someone a life sentence. Only when it comes to things like this are human beings questioning the words of their peers. Not a coincidence.
Damn. I see everybody in the chat.
I don't believe human beings are smart enough to pull this off by themselves.
No. We can't even figure out how the fuck to get along together on Earth. Like, think about it. We can't even figure that shit out. We can't figure out how to take care of ourselves. Like, eating bullshit, consuming the wrong shit. Like, people can't even take care of themselves, let alone do all this other shit. So that's an interesting point where you say about the worship gene, where it comes into play.
If your owners don't tell you, you don't believe it.
Damn. Sheesh. Man. we probably split some atoms and cracked some skulls tonight, man. People won't be able to go to sleep tonight after watching this episode. They're gonna be thinking all night, like I sleep like a baby, but some motherfuckers be like, wait, hold up. Wait. They're gonna be thinking about this shit for a minute. So people in the comments saying the moon is definitely hollow. Yeah, damn. Yeah, y'all know the moon looks hollow sometimes. That's a fact. And that's why, going back to the Death Star, somebody said it's a Death Star, not the moon. So it was constructed like the Death Star. And brought.
Right? Oh, yeah. We almost at 2 hours now.
Yeah. We're about to wrap it up.
And I want to leave people with something. So Maverick, check your DM. So recently, scientists have discovered the image of what quantum entangled neurons actually look like. Right? Quantum entangled neurons.
Where you send the DM? You sent the DM where?
So it's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter? Let me see. Continue. My bad. Go ahead.
Recently, scientists have produced an image of what quantum entangled neurons look like. And I just sent it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I'm about to pull it up right now. So here we go.
You see that? What does that look like to you, Maverick?
The yin and the yang.
And the yin and the yang was established 1,100 years before Christ. So somebody 1,100 years before Christ became who he was, created the yin and yang. And the yin and yang is exactly the same image of quantum entangled neurons, where are the building blocks in the fabric of our universe.
It says the stunning experiment, which constructs the properties of entangled photons from a 2D interference pattern, could be used to design faster quantum computers.
Now think about where you would put the largest, most sophisticated quantum computer you ever can think about. You got to have it temperature control. You got to make sure nobody can bother. The best place for that is the moon, my boy.
Which can be inside because it's hollow.
When they landed on the moon, astronauts said the moon rung like a bell for hours.
Wow.
Maverick, how is it possible that 1,100 years before Christ, the yin and yang symbol existed? And then in 2024, scientists revealed this image of quantum entangled neurons. And that's how it looked.
And this goes to show you what I said before. Nothing is new under the sun. We're just rediscovering all this shit when it comes to AI, when it comes to quantum computing, when it comes to all this new technology that we just magically made up. That's bullshit. It's already here. We're just rediscovering it. Don't think all these people, and that's the thing, like, when it comes to like all these people that you think are like the smartest people, they're really not. They're just more privy to information that you aren't. And they know these things that they're rediscovering.
Do you remember when I showed you my interactions with people from DOD and CIA and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is of my belief that there is a AI-powered system from a remnant civilization that has existed here for thousands of years that actively monitors the Earth. There's a researcher by the name of Patrick Jackson who has done research into something called the Bet Sphere. There is a popular journalist by the name of Ross Coulthard who has also followed up behind this investigation and investigated the disappearance of MH370. There's a gentleman who was on the SEAL team who was the person who actually murdered Osama bin Laden. His exact words was, the disappearance of Flight MH370 with those fears was either our warning to China to leave us alone, or it's from our owners.
He said owners.
And I have a lot more information about this because I studied this. And I have actual scientific papers that have been submitted to very prestigious universities here in the United States of America about this exact same thing. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow because
tune in tomorrow, y'all.
We get
Jackie Kobe, we're gonna get the rings.
We gonna get the rings, brother.
We're gonna get the rings, my boy. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been 2 hours exactly. We got almost 1,200 people in here. We in here heavy. Man, appreciate y'all. Podcast is coming. We're gonna come up with a name and everything else, but it's gonna be.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here or you can't come up with your own, then you're trying to live off of someone else's plate. And then got locked up at a young age. Once he was released as an adult and started rapping, he explored and was amazed. He kept telling his girl how beautiful it was. Y'all, there has to be a start to get the kids out of the life that they are living right now. Talk has been going around everywhere about who has enough influence to reach the kids. Well, is Zoo big enough to reach the kids and for them to listen? And what y'all think about Zoo saying that people are wrong about OTF Jam and OTF Vonnie snitching? He says that the Jam he knows didn't tell on anybody. Somebody had to tell something, so how you know, Zoo? Anyway, y'all hit me in the comments with your thoughts. Later, y'all.
Freedom members up they can, they answer, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. I want y'all to keep the same energy, though.
Hey, get y'all hating something alive, man. Hey, if you stay 10 toes, man, I'm with you. You fold under pressure, man. On my daughter, I don't switch. Pressure busts pipes, man. Y'all know how we coming already. We getting that, get that. Play your role. All I need you niggas to do is play your role, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Y'all want me to get back in that mode, man? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Boy, I'm slacking. I already know, man. I'm finna get to it for y'all, though, man. I'm finna drop Friday anyway.
Come on. How we gonna handle the business, man? We don't want to talk or listen, man. So much food going on, man. Stay sucker free, man. I ain't gonna phone them red. I told you already, man. I already know you good in the hood, but hit the line, man, on my daughter. I'm gonna treat you how you treated me when I was in that big brother. Swing your dope. All you gotta do is hit the line, big bro. Show the height in this career, man. Man, I just want to get on live, tweet my fans for a little bit before them don't be jumping on live like that no more. And then that turns to a whole different type of world, man. I don't want no pause for that shit. They be on this goofy cabin too much for them. I just be wanting to tap in with my fans that's let them know still breathing, still living, still handling business. Ain't no paper shortage over there, you know. Just want to tap in, let them all walk still alive. A lot of niggas praying on my downfall, man. They gonna be dead in jail. You already know for that. You know that. I don't got to bring big handling, man. I know who handling the business, man. For them. These niggas be so sick and hurt that niggas still here, gang. When the Romans don't work, they start telling lies. You know, they don't always keep no homo. They don't always keep my mouth full of pulling, you feel me? You ain't nobody that ain't talking about the game. I don't got to go back and forth with you no more. I don't argue, especially with no fans that's beating the keyboard up, you hear me? Oh, mama. I'm coming ducking for real, man. MCL Washington. All you gotta do is just ask them on me. Do that on every level. All American with this, you. I'm all American, gang. However they want it. You know it's free brother till you free. Free big threat, man. Free my boy Ace Boogie. Mama. Them three dudes right there, some souls, just stand up niggas, you hear me? Boy, them gonna come from up out of that, man. You know. Allah is gonna praise the most merciful, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That man gonna put them through their toughest battles, but we soldiers. We gonna come up out of that shit. We built for it tough, man. We built for it tough. We don't need no negative energy. I know a lot of brands from up downfall. I know a lot of them gets over with. But that's why we open up lanes and avenues and doors for you to have their own motion. So we ain't got to worry or fall back on. We grown men. We take care of ourselves and take care of each other. One hand watch the other. You hear me? That's why I love how we built off loyalty, man. Straight up. Greed can't be around, man. Greed ain't gonna last long. Any nigga that was greedy, that was in the circle, man, he excluded themselves, man. Look, that's what it is. That's what it ain't. Full of greed. Especially if you don't know how to get up and make a bag or make it happen on your own. You panhandle, yeah. You lease it. You trying to eat off another nigga plate. Something ain't right with you anyway, you hear me? You better know how to get this shit. Breathe in this loyalty. Mama, Herb said it best, man. That's one of the most lyrical niggas in the rap game that be speaking real facts, man. Y'all don't swerve, man, on my door. Sit down and just check them out, man. We talking real. How these niggas be speaking to the future, you hear me? This shit but a repeated cycle, man. The universe doesn't do nothing but repeat, gang. But you gotta know how to better yourself. You learn from your mistakes, man. Experiencing the best teacher. You gotta go through something to know something, man. Mama. So everybody that made mistakes, get up off y'all's, man, and try again. Don't never give up. If what you did ain't work, try harder. If what you did ain't work again, try even harder, 10 times harder. You hear me? If it ain't work, go on, go left instead of going right. You hear me? But don't never give up. That's one thing you don't ever do. Give up. Oh, mama, you know that. One thing you never do is give up. That's what I'm gonna tell everyone that's tuned in and listening. You ain't got it with me. You hear me? You ain't got it with me at all. I don't need no one with me. I ain't looking for no friends. And if you fully, I love you. If I tell you I love you, I mean it. Ain't that what Vaughn said on my mom? You know, there be a lot of them smiling in your face, acting like they with you all the time. Really want to see them with what you got going on. You feel me? Nigga don't be really just be genuinely hard to heart. It's hard to tell a pill or a friend I love you nowadays, man. But that's fake. It's too much around. These niggas be in the skies, man. They be wearing masks, man. Smiling and acting like they want to see you doing good when they see you doing good. Go ahead and drop. See, I done bumped my head and fell on mine plenty of times. But I know how to make a rubber ball bounce off the wall. That's one thing about me. If I go broke, I'm gonna make something shake on my mama, and it ain't gonna be nice. But I done went flat a couple of times and saying who was with me and who ain't. So don't let that fool y'all, man. Just keep striving to go harder and harder every day, man. Kill yourself, though. I don't know if you start off with a workout without even chasing no money. Get your body and health together. Get your mind together mentally. I don't get no you working out. You like a few candles and just sit there and meditate. Start from somewhere, man. And gather your thoughts together, man, and put your plan together. Go to the board, go to the drawing board, put your blueprint, a whole layout together, and stand on it. You don't need no money to stand on no business, man. The money gonna come once you do what you gotta do. Oh, mama. Don't just be sitting there living life without a purpose, though. A lot of niggas live without a purpose. They ain't got no purpose to live. I keep telling y'all this. I put 6 niggas in the room right now, ask what their purpose is living. I guarantee you they ain't gonna answer with the quickness. Niggas don't got a purpose. Niggas living by the day. That's why niggas dying, B. Word to my mother.
This holiday season, you have to shop Sephora at Kohl's for your gifting needs at any price point. Shop Sephora at Kohl's and earn double the rewards.
Tylenol Precise with maximum strength lidocaine provides long-lasting, targeted relief for up to 8 hours. Whirlpool ranges come with all kinds of air cooking modes, like air baking, or even cooking on multiple racks. Whirlpool, everyday care.
This hurt niggas see a nigga still alive, still living, still enjoying life. I advise you to run, though. See, me, I'm a hard body, man. I gotta learn the hard way, but I know how to survive through these trenches. But if you ain't built for this and this rack, run. If you doing good, run. Don't let no more you gotta sit in the hood and be with them, gang. If you living good, you got you about 40 plus put up, man. Go enjoy yourself. Start over fresh on whatever you don't want to live the street life, man. Because all you niggas do is trying to play a role and play like y'all tough and with it. As soon as you get jammed up trying to prove yourself to your block or your guys, you're going to be in that old talent game when you could have walked away from it because you already doing good with yourself. And the dumb man that they want to prove themselves to niggas that don't even get no voucher. They don't see you a slug on your books. Niggas ain't going to take your sway to school when your baby mama car break down. They going to be trying to baby mama you. This city a gift and a curse. I ain't going to lie to you. But you got to love it. I love the rack. You got to love it. When I was in A, niggas thought they was getting under my skin telling me, oh, you ran from the city, you ran to Atlanta. Been in Atlanta 4.5 years on house arrest, fighting the case, living though. You feel me? I was forced to be in Atlanta, but it wasn't nothing to be ashamed about that I was in Atlanta. That was cool with me, you feel me? That was cool with me, gang. I actually like Atlanta. Ain't nothing wrong with moving around. Y'all stop trying to prove yourself to me. That's why y'all have left on these more stop signs and these gates and these poles and these porches and feel me? And these gangways, you know what I'm saying? The whole time you think I'm gonna tell you, they already plotting on you, you hear me? Especially when you doing better than them. Niggas ready to do you already, gang. Don't let them tell you you ain't no real nigga for moving around and starting on fresh. This day you saying funny, folks. Who the fuck funny? Y'all on the hoop. That's why I don't like going live. Y'all just be talking. See, look, this is what I learned about social media, right? All it takes is one blogger to spread a rumor, right? Let me turn this camera on. All it takes is one blogger to spread a rumor. And then they calculate off their rumor and spread the news. That's how false narratives get spread again. No motherfucker know what's going on, but them people that's in them courtrooms, man. For real, for real. Them be false accusations. Y'all don't even know what to be going on for real. Y'all really be trying to play Inspector Gadget and all this goofy, all these fake jailhouse lawyers and all these fan hogs. Y'all really just be wanting to just throw it out there so we come with another narrative and y'all just carry on all like a domino effect. Y'all say one thing and I'm gonna react to that and say this and say that. How am I fishing on my innocent, guy? Y'all just be weird as hell, bro. That's what I be talking about, man. Like, first y'all just put the jam rumors out there, now y'all talking about money and snitch, gang. A snitch on what, bro? Y'all don't even really know what's going on for real. My kids, y'all really just be running y'all. And that's why I don't participate in nothing that got to do with nothing illegal. Because you y'all be trying to get put under the jail. Y'all trying to go let them meet Larry for the first time. You hear me? My mama. Y'all can't deal with y'all. That's why I'm a bigger guy. I ain't never been on what's gonna be on. I'm a goofy, a fake tugger. I'm all that, gang. Make sure y'all stick to the plan. Make sure y'all tell the police the same that y'all be calling me on these social sites. You hear me? Stick to the plan. WAP ain't on nothing. Zoop broke, dirty. He not OTF no more. All y'all be screaming. Stick with that, gang. Y'all know so much. On my mama, because y'all definitely get them all balled up thinking y'all know something. I'm glad y'all move and think the way y'all think. You hear me? That's why I'm in the club. That's why I'm still doing what I'm doing. Man, I'm in this with no worries on my shoulders because I don't deal with you. Feel me? Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do with y'all like to sit here and try to collect evidence on a one case, gang. 1 minute y'all love them, more than y'all hate, that's what. As long as you stay real, man, they gonna love you again. You ain't gotta be no gangster to hang with me. Just know your place and stay in your place. On my mama, you cool with me. All the niggas that y'all call my whack homies be the main niggas standing on top of business when business time gets stood on, gang. You feel me? Y'all don't understand the definition of being yourself. Everybody wanna be a real nigga, but y'all can't even define real. You hear me? Y'all can't find real. Y'all want to be a real nigga to y'all guys, but y'all ain't being no fathers to y'all kids. Y'all ain't respecting y'all mamas, you feel me? Y'all ain't putting up no tuitions for y'all kids for later on in life. You get what I'm saying? Y'all ain't doing no real niggas. You calling y'all self real. Get you a 30, get you a perk, or get you some X and a hot dog, then you think you a real nigga. Nah, y'all a goofy nigga. Y'all take more kids. Listen, these cameras got more bodies than niggas on the street. What y'all doing? You hear me? Some of y'all snap. Y'all catching a camera body. You hear me? Y'all see they wrap them all up with posting buttons. I just seen that yesterday. Nigga posted a button on his live page, came and yanked it. So y'all gonna keep playing, gang. This 2027, man. Y'all still posting guns, man. Y'all know y'all some tools. And when y'all do go slash out in innocent, doing a whole switch, not even getting y'all man, gang. I don't never hear about no more down standing over. I always hear about some block pumping with some innocent kids getting killed through old ladies. Put the guns down, pick the gloves up, man. I wonder why Bo Deal
Well, both deal and them ain't carry on with their little boxes, man. For them, really need to run to their out gang. For them to have a big ass boxing glove, bro. Like whatever. The niggas scared to fight one on one, scared to get his knocked out, gang. Let's get in the gloves, gang. Take that whooping, like. I'm with that. We can put the gun down and get them on. For real. We need to bring the city back, man. There's too many young ones, man, out here. Losing their life to the system, man. Ain't nobody guiding them, dude. Ain't nobody guiding these young bucks, man. I'll be on my sons, but I wanna help the youth too. I don't wanna just. It ain't just all about me, man. I'll help corrupt this month. I definitely tune in and help bring this back. You hear me? For sure, for sure. We need to figure out a plan or something, though. Like, it's figured like half you niggas ain't never even been outside of Chicago, man. I can't even lie, man. I just started exploring life when I beat my murder case, man. 6 Flags, none of this on the kids, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. My life was totally project baby. Born thugging in public, man. So hell yeah, I'm gonna live a little, man, because niggas down a lot. Yeah, niggas just healed up, man. I'm gonna get back on the move, bro. You know, I've been on bed rest for a minute. Yeah. I know you good. Yeah, you know I'm blue up. I'm always real, man. Fucking natural. Fucking natural. Hey, bro, cause y'all get on my line, screaming on names in my day. Working game. What do that mean? What's working, bro? They gotta talk to me. I'll talk back, man. I'll talk back. Why is y'all under my lines informing me on some shit I don't even know about, gang? Like, it's none of my business who's working and who's not working, gang. I don't know nothing about what y'all talking about. I don't got no type of information for y'all, blood. So y'all can stop. Text the bunny, dang, and like, y'all won't get anything out of me. I don't even know who that is, man. Real is funny. For real, for real. What's that? Y'all be crazy. Hey, blood, they told me to be funny on PC 90 times, gang. Who is funny, man? Who is that, y'all? Gio, who is that? Let's see something. Who the fuck's going to be? Y'all don't even know how to pronounce the name right. Y'all talking about Bonnie. Who's that? Stop playing on people, man. No, they ain't say no Bernie, man. They said Bonnie, whoever that is. Told on who, blood? Scooby-Doo? That's the only mystery machine I see with deep there. What mystery y'all trying to solve? Blues or Scooby-Doo, man? I ain't gonna tell nobody but his mom still, kid. Don't hang with us. So y'all just be on here right, y'all get y'all facts like I don't know what that jam did. Some of the jam says that's what we want to know. I don't know what jam did. I don't know what's that. What's the jam? He ain't telling my book. I don't know what y'all read or what y'all saw. I don't know what that is. Jam, cool. I don't know what that is, bro. Jam, I know, but he ain't telling nobody.
It's the introduction of the one and only. We keep it real over here, we don't rock with phony. It's the one and only NC, other blockers in the content full of drill legends out the wind deep. CHI, young fly chick, been about the PAY from PAY. One, top model, big channels,